Shout out to Marco Pedrana, Alfredo Jr., AMG, Dan Real, Noble Brown, Mada Ankusa, and Vid Mantis. Welcome back, Game with King family, to another F1 Clash video, and we're back on our junior account for this one. Also remember, we have a giveaway going on, of a legendary crate giveaway going on. The links will be down in the description. You can go and join the giveaway from that link. All right, so for this one, we're going to be jumping into strategies for Series 5. Even though we have a how to win Series 5 video, that one was done a few months ago, so probably some things might change, but most things are still remains the same, and we're going to be showing you guys some strategy. So let's jump straight out into Series 5 here. As you can see, I've been doing some races in Series 5, doing pretty well to get some more wins. All right, so as we grind through Series 5 on our way up to Series 6, we're going to be giving out some Series 5 strategy in this one. All right, so stick around to the end for all your Series 5 strategies. All right, so here we are at the Spa. So first thing you want to note, as I told you in the previous video, you're going to need the drivers with the most overtaken and tire management at this level. All right, so the drivers that I currently have with the most overtaken and tire management or Mick Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi. All right, so we're going to be moving here for one stop. So we're going to go with a split strategy because you want to try not to stock your drivers too much at this level. So we're going to go with a one stop with a split strategy here. Softs for Mick Schumacher and hards for Latifi. All right, so let's go. Start off at the boost. Start with the boost as always. Then we're going to cut the boost right about there. Let's see who's behind Mick Schumacher. We want Schumacher to be up in front of Latifi a bit. We don't want Schumacher to be trolling behind Latifi. So we want to push Schumacher here, Team Arders a bit, to get him to go up. Did he get Perez? No, he did not. A bit late on cutting the boost here. Let's keep some boost on him. So as you can see, it's 1 to 2 laps per soft tires with Mick Schumacher, but you want to basically go for 2 laps. So we're going to go for the maximum amount. So you're doing the 2-2-2 technique with Mick Schumacher here, and then we're going to probably do a one stop 3-3 with Latifi. All right, because you kind of want to keep your drivers from stocking at this stage. You can stock them, but at this stage it's best to not stock them. You know what I mean? Yeah, it works out better when you don't stock them at this level, but you can stock them though. All right, so if your pit time is really nice, if you're on your nice fast pit time setup at this level, that's all you can impact on your setup is the pit time. Late pit order technique there, pushing in front of those two. Pro tip there. Yeah, pro tip there. See that pro tip, late pit technique, pushing in front of those two that were going into pit, leaving me to exit in front. And I'll cut down right there. All right, yeah, so as I was saying, so we're going to be doing the 2-2-2 with all soft tires with Mick Schumacher, and we're going to be doing the 3-3 one stop with Nicholas Latifi. So we're going to boost him here, and we're going to bring him back into pit for another set of hards, and those hards that we're boosting him to go back to pit should go to the finish. All right, as we're using Mick Schumacher here to kind of hold off Leclerc as we were trying to overtake this car, but it wasn't possible. And we're just going to continue to slow the pack a bit with our Mick Schumacher on conserve there. Let's give him a little support here. I thought Leclerc was going to go to the inside, but he did not. and then let's cut down on Latifi there. So we did a 3-3 with Latifi, and we're doing a 2-2-2 with Mick Schumacher. You could do a 2-2-2 with both drivers, but that would leave you to a place where you have to stock. And as I said before, you want to try not to stock too much unless you're on a track like Silverstone, or where you can do 3-3-2-2 on softs. Then you can go for stocking there, but you want to try not to stock most of the time down in this series. All right, so the split strategy, currently the variations of the split strategy is really the best thing you could use at these levels. All right, once you get higher up in the thing, when you get to higher levels, then you can go to stocking. All right. All right, so here we go. We're basically just cruising at this point to finish. The rival Leclerc should go back to pit. There he goes, and we're just cruising to finish from here. We're gonna boost the final lap, so we can boost both drivers here. All right, here we go. We're basically boosting to the finish from here. Easy wins all day long down here in Series 5 with these techniques. Just make sure you put your parts on that gives you the fastest amount of pit time possible at this portion of the this stage in the game, as setups of other kinds are really irrelevant because it makes no sense. You won't be able to impact the power, the grip, the aero, reliability, anything like that to affect or impact the game. This most thing you can do at this point in the game is to try to get a lower pit time than your rival. All right, that's what we have been doing, and there you can see have been doing great for us. Let's jump into the next race. Here we go for our next race. We're on Silverstone. So once again, we're gonna go for split strategy here. You could go for all soft tires on Silverstone with both your drivers, but that's gonna lead to stocking. And once again, you want to try not to stock your drivers at this stage. So we're gonna go for the split strategy. As you can see, soft tires on Silverstone are saying 2-2. But you can still get 3 laps from those soft tires if you know how to manage them correctly. All right, so we're going to start off with the boost here. But on our Mick Schumacher, we're going to cut him down right as the race begins, and he pushes off like there. And then we basically just cut him down right there to conserve. All right, on Latifi, you could let Latifi go. Schumacher kind of stalling over on the side there. So we're going to give him a little bit of push to get up there. As we keep Latifi going until we hit this corner, then we're basically going to cut Latifi down right there, and Schumacher has already been cut down to hold his position. So we're going to go for 3 laps with Schumacher and do a 3-2-2 with him, and then we're going to be doing 4 with Latifi. So we're basically going to be doing a 4-3 with Latifi on hard tires. All right, so we're going to go 3 laps, or 4 laps, and then come back for 3 laps with Latifi on those hards. All right, so we're gonna go for 4 and come back for 3 on those hards, while we're going to be doing a 3-2-2 with Mick Schumacher here. All right, so once your drivers are on conserve, you want to just keep a close eye on them. Don't let them just slack off like that. Like for Mick Schumacher, you cannot give him any bursts of boost. You cannot boost any at all because you're trying to get 3 laps on those softs. And if you do boost, you're not going to be able to get 3. However, on Latifi, you have a little room to pop a little boost here and there. But for the most part, it's best to just let them conserve and drive. As you can see, the rival Tsunoda is pulling away, but that's okay. All of those cars that are going to be going to pit there should be going on to wet tires. And as you can see, it's bipolar weather here. So the wet tires are going to be dry. The track is going to be dried out in a second. Let's see how much went to wets. Yeah, there we go. A good amount of them gone to put on wets. So we're going around for that extra lap with or Mick Schumacher, and Latifi, as you can see, has above 50% of tires, so he's good to continue from there. All right, so we're going to go back to soft tires for Mick Schumacher to do a 3-2-2 with Mick Schumacher, and then we're going to be doing 4 laps and then hard tires with Latifi. All right, so Mick Schumacher here, struggling to try and overtake this car. Guess it's one of those cars on wets. They just hold up the track sometimes when they're on wets and slow. They just kind of block up the track a bit. All right, so from here with our Mick Schumacher, we are on boost. We're going to be boosting from here straight to finish with Mick as we continue with Latifi. When we go to pit with Latifi in this lap, we're going to go on boost with him for his hard tires, which will be boosting straight to the finish, non-stop for him again. Let's push him from there as we see Mick Schumacher catching up, pulling up really good, doing really good. You're going to go back to pit with Mick here, and then we're going to continue to push with Latifi. Little glitching in the pit exit there. Guess Latifi released out in front of Tsunoda, but Tsunoda was released basically inside of Latifi there. So we're now boosting to finish from here. So we basically did a 3-2-2 with one driver, and we did a 4-3 with the other driver. All right, and we did not stock. As you can see, we pit in interval laps, so no stocking from our guys in this one. We could cut Latifi down a bit here, and Mick could boost to the finish. Latifi could also boost to the finish, but we want to save a little bit of that tires, give the rival Tsunoda something to try and overtake. Then we can just boost away, as he'll need to go back to pit and we don't. All right, so easy strategy. You can use it down here in Series 5, split strategy. Currently the best strategy you could use in the lower series to get as much wins as possible. Also with your setup being all based on around a fast pit time setup. All right, I don't like sharing setups at this level because I don't want people to be thinking that it's more on the setup than on your drivers, when it's really not. It's more on the drivers than your setup. So at this level, you want to focus on leveling up those drivers and getting those drivers that you will need to get the job done. All right, in terms of setup, just focus on the best pit time parts you can get. Just put on your setup that gives you the lowest amount of pit time. That's the only thing you can impact at this point in the game. All right, so if you let's see if we can catch another race. Let's show another race in there. We'll see if we can get on the 8-lap track, or we could get on the 9-lap track, which is in Series 5. Here we have the Austrian track, the Red Bull Ring, which is 9 laps, and we have Monza, which is 8 laps. All right, so let's jump straight into the next one. All right, here we go for our final race. We're on the Red Bull Ring. So we basically did three different tracks in this one. For Monza, it's basically the same. Go for 3-3-2 or 3-2-3. Yeah, it's best to go for 3-2-3 hard tires and come back. So we're gonna go once again with the split strategy here, and we're gonna go with Latifi on soft this time because he's in front, and I like to put a guy who's behind on the hards. All right. So for this one, we'll probably be doing a one stop with Latifi, going for 5 laps, and then come back to our hard tires, while we're going to be doing a 4-3-2 with Latifi here. Mick Schumacher will be doing a one stop. Latifi will be doing a 2 stop for this one. So let's cut them down right about there. You don't want to burn down those soft tires. You want to get the maximum of 4 laps on them. So you have to manage them nice and early, cut them down nice and early, and let their drivers conserve. All right. On the hard tires, however, we have room to boost a little bit, so we'll continue to push on those and continue to boost on those once we see we need to boost a bit. All right, here we can see the rival pulling away on his softs, creating good distance for himself, leaving us behind. And we're just going to continue to let our drivers cruise. Or Mick Schumacher is kind of dropping back a bit here, so we'll have to just give him a little bit of boost there. Let him go catch up. Don't know what's going on with Latifi. He's basically struggling here, but now he wants to go in front. Don't want my drivers to be fighting. At least the pack is not far away. You just want to make sure your drivers are nice and close to the pack and not too far away. As you can see, we're passing the line with 50% on softs for Latifi, so he can get the next lap done. And we're continuing to go with Mick, our rival, coming back to softs so early, and then he's going to be going to pit with his Mazepin in this lap, leaving us to pull away. All right, so let's continue to boost Mick Schumacher here. Give him a little boost. He needs a little perk up to go around here, so we're going to push him by pit, and then we're going to cut him right back down right about there, and that should be good. Then we're going to put in our go to pit order for Latifi to softs, because he's going to be in his boost phase in a second here. So we're basically doing the 4-3-2 with Latifi, and we're going to be doing 5-4 with Mick Schumacher here. All right, so Latifi going in. Let's boost Mick Schumacher from there. See the rival Tsunoda coming back to pit here. Come on, Mick Schumacher. You got that position a while ago. We're going to bring him back to hards, as we're now going to be in his boost phase, so we could boost him in from there. And he's basically going to be boosting straight to finish. Both drivers are basically in their boost phase, so they're going to be boosting straight to finish from here. So it's just a matter of them getting in and out of the pits, picking up some positions as they go by pits, and what they can pick up as they go along throughout the race. There we go. Nice pick up there from Latifi. One more lap, and then we'll be going to pit with Latifi here in the 7th. As he boosts to finish, and Mick Schumacher is just going to be boosting to finish from there. Nice. We see Latifi going through the pack here, picking up some positions, doing well for himself. One more lap. Here we go. Then we're going to put in his go to pit orders to softs, as we're doing a 3-3-2. All of these strategies you can do with both drivers, but as I said, at this level you want to try not to stock as much as you can. Because both drivers are starting in the back, most of the time you're going to be starting at 22, 23, 21, 24, stuff like that. You're not going to be able to create that distance that you're going to need to prevent stocking if you're going to be going to pit in the same lap. All right, so you need to use methods that will cause your drivers not to stock, and these methods is the split strategy basically. All right. So softs in one, hards in one, and you go straight to the finish from there. There we go. And basically we're cruising to victory from here. We're just continuing to push until the end of the race. We have fuel to go to the end. Rival Mazepin tried to follow but could not keep up, so he'll have to go to pit there in the end, losing out all positions to us. All right, so easy win here, Series 5. All you got to do is keep up the strategy, do your car setup, try to get your fastest pit time possible, because that's the only thing you can impact at this stage in the game. And yeah, go from there. Use these strategies, easy wins all day long. All right, so use code word winnings down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. Remember to smash that like button, and if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, remember to subscribe to the channel for more F1 Clash content. And also remember to join our legendary crate giveaway. Links is in the description. All right, so that's gonna be it for this one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Take care.